Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. How's everybody doing today? So today, we're going to go back to the core. Video number 5 out of like 18 or 19. This video today is brought to me by my patron, Steve. Steve, last name S. Steve says, Rudy, I like the product. I know everyone's like, oh, corset. I know. But at the end of the day, you gotta admit, the silver packs look pretty impressive. I mean, come on, look at that. You gotta admit, the packaging is quite attractive. Those flashy, chrome, shiny silver stuff. So, today's conversation is gonna be based around kind of what's going on with overall Magic here. Nothing too dramatic to discuss, but we're gonna kind of, we're back to the single foil land. Remember that other video we had 2? Heroic Intervention, very nice. And Azusa, ooh, double tap, very strong there. Hot dog, and we're lazy to put text, and floating sliver person, and a hot dog on fire. Oh, and look at this. Look at the Dr. Bossry coming through. That's the first time I've seen that. It's the full fancy one. I have not seen that flashy variant. I think we can all kind of agree at this point that Magic is slowly moving towards that flashier kind of sports card Marvel variant world. I think we can all agree with that. Should I count the mythics? Yeah, we'll count the mythics. Terror of the Peaks for the foil mythic after the extended. And look at this. Holy crap. 3 mythics in a row. Oh my goodness. A hot dog, a lily, some ooze, and a hot dog. God, lily. After this set, I'm telling you, I think literally the sales of hot dogs have risen by 50% nationwide. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it seems like it was just that last video we did where we had 2 of the, I don't know, fancy showcase lands in each pack. And then it looks like we went right back to the same thing now. That was really strange, everybody. That was definitely a strange little deviant. All right, a bunch of rares, normal stuff. Yeah, that was, I don't know what the deal was with that. Anyways, so moving on here on an interesting conversation. I really do feel like we are headed towards a more, I just feel like eventually numbered serial number Magic cards are going to happen. Oh, that Baneslayer Angel. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork there for Mythic number 5, ladies and gentlemen. And Chandra looking spicy for Mythic number 6. I just can't get over this stuff. Like, the fact you have 2 cards like this, with no text, in one pack, and it happens all the time. I'm sorry, it just absolutely just blows my mind. Like, it just feels lazy, you know? These are collector premium products, and it really just feels lazy, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing the truth. But the double, by the way, when I use the term box topper, ladies and gentlemen, I consider the box topper where it has this kind of stretched artwork. I'm hesitant to say extended or additional artwork because I believe they just stretch it. And that term originally comes from Ultimate Masters when they invented the box topper. By the way, I just want to kind of clarify that. A lot of people were asking me, Rudy, how do you define what box topper is what? And I just wanted to give you that. And of course, our first gorgeous T1000 Terminator coming through today. So that's the end of the first half of box 1. Very solid. Very, very mythic heavy. I mean, just look at 6 mythics. Oh my goodness. Temples. Ugh. And these tombs, I always love any form of weird artifact cards. Always a big fan. And of course, anyone who's taunting you from like a fancy like corporate building, Ivory Towers, Reddit, and they taunt you like that, that gets a giggles and a tee-hee in my book. Another Terminator with the old Cultivate. I feel like if this card was more difficult to get in this fancy variant, this thing would be worth a lot. But the fact you can get so many of them so easily, it's going to be very difficult to maintain any form of financial value when the supply is that high. And Transmogrify, I'm getting a lot of that card lately. And Peer in the Abyss, just love the artwork. And Laziness, and the same Lieutenant. And I forgot, those last few cards in packs, you get the same things. Man, there is just not a lot of variety, is there, everybody? All right. By the way, I just want to comment also, I'm very surprised that the financial value and the box value of this product. Hey, look at that. Dr. Ooh, gluten-free coming in for our very first one here. And a beautiful containment. See, cards like this, like Ugin, and of course, obviously, you know, the tutor, and of course, containment, certain cards like that, I really feel like that long term, those are going to be the interesting ones to watch. But if you're looking to kind of speculate long term like that, I still highly recommend going for the sealed product. Don't try to handpick what card's going to predict the future. Way too much risk and danger out there. Is my camera a little fuzzy? It looks like a little fuzzy. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, just wanted to kind of lay that out there, everybody. And I am terrible at trying to figure out these piles. There's so many. I have a hard time figuring these out. Anyways, yeah, so the financial value, though, of these core collector boxes have been surprisingly boring. Like, they haven't spiked or tanked. They are just completely flat, which is very unusual. God, look at this. Isn't that crazy to see that back to back? That's our third Terminator. And look at who we got here. Coming through with a surprise, Mr. Garruk Unleashed. Well, even the white mana symbol, look how kind of, it's almost like fuzzy and like faded a little bit. It's kind of a strange vibe for a card. Okay, but yeah, kind of a strange little thing. All right, anyways, coming through here. Here we go. Double Vision and the old Necro for the foil rare, and Conspicuous Q for Rudy, always trying to be a cool kid. Lily, the hot dog, and Garruk's Uprising. I don't know, everybody. I don't know about this product. I enjoy it. I think it's incredibly well done for a core set. I mean, come on, for a core set. Why do they always put crappy lands in core sets? Looking at you, ABUR. Why don't we stick with good land cycles? There we go, our first Lily in the very last pack of box 1. We actually got our one little Liliana, Waker of the Dead. So we ended up with 3, 6, 9 mythics in box 1. It feels to me like the quantity of mythics has been reduced in the core set compared to doing, like, you know, Ikoria or Theros was just the most insane. I swear Theros had the most mythics per box out of anything I've ever seen in the world of Magic. Absolutely more nuts than just... I mean, I've never seen that many mythics. Like, not very mythical if you're getting that many. Wow, look at that. It's always crazy to see, huh? I guess that really shows the difference. And if you really look at the card, like, even though it's stretched to the side, there's no actual extra artwork. Like, if you look where the cat or the goat is, look at the cliff, it's exactly the same. So it reinforces that they're not giving you extra art. They're literally just stretching it. And yes, folks, this Liliana, oh my god. It's gorgeous. I'm speechless. I'm sorry. That is gorgeous. Absolutely love the way that Liliana, just like this wild, rough chick at night. She looks hardcore, man. It looks really nice. Well played on the art there. Looks very nice, everybody. Speaker of Heavens again, with another creepy peer into Rudy's eyes. Garruk. These Garruk Uprising, Garruk's Harbinger, these things are just... There's so many of them. All right, so look at this. Our very first, I think it's the first time I've seen this. My first Master of Time, Mr. T here, with the Mythic Fancy Extended blah, blah, blah. I think that's the first time I've seen the actual extended crazy fancy one. I think that might even be the most expensive card in the set. Discontinuity. So a very strong start there. Look at that. We got a Lily and a Mr. T back to back. That's a pretty nice strong there. Scavenging Ooze there with a double Garruk and a Garruk and a Garruk and a Garruk. I swear we just get a bazillion Garruks there. I don't know. It's overall, for the low 200s, it does still feel like a solid value product. It doesn't feel like a dumpster fire, but it doesn't feel like you quadruple your money. Our first Grim Tutor of the video, everybody. Very nice. And look at that. Okay, so here's a nice way to compare it. So apparently there's like a million different versions. I don't know if I can compare between these two. I can't. I guess I would need the non-full art version to compare. Wow. So anyways, 2 Mr. T's. Steve, that's pretty strong, man. This is a pretty strong box, too. I still can't get over Fable Passage reprinted literally a couple months later. Rudy's X showing up to say hi today, everybody. And another Garruk. God, these Garruks are just stunning. The Planeswalkers in this, I think they did a really good job on the Planeswalker, the feel. Like the way Mr. T looks, the way Garruk looks, Lily with the art. Even old Dr. Ket back there. I think it's got a nice vibe to it. It's got a good feel. Doesn't feel too, like, sloppy. It just looks like they put a little bit of time and kind of polished it. It looks nice. Crown, I like the artwork, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. All right, and what do we got here? The old Lieutenant again, and another first Terminator T1000 for box number 2 here. That's such a good card, though. Like, I'm just not sure how many people appreciate how good, like, the Terminator card is, man. Like, that was such a big thing. And I remember that thing was reprinted in M12. That was such a big deal, everyone. Liliana, Standard Bear, Heroic Intervention. That was another pricey one creeping up in price before the reprint. And another Solum. Oh my goodness. Is that our 4th or 5th one in today's video? I think it's our 5th one. Like, literally the title of this video, I'm just going to make, like, how many Terminators can we get in one video? Like, that's literally what we're going to go for here. Spiderweb and a Fury Emancipation? Does it really say Emancipation? Yeah, I guess it does. Okay, that's box topper. Okay. Oh, there's a nice one. The brass taunts are very nice for the box topper again. Hot Dog, Garuk. We got Sliver Queen, and God, look at all these hot dogs around here. Yeah, we definitely got to do a count there. I'm really curious how many actual Terminators we have in this video. It's just weird. It feels like you get certain cards over and over, and just other cards, you just don't get any of them. Like, that's our first veto for the whole video. That's our, like, 45th hot dog. I got enough hot dogs to build a whole sleigh and carriage over here. Ooh! Heart of Fire. Very nice. I love that. That is so cool. I love the way they have a different stamp and the way that looks. I think it's really spicy, everybody. And the Scavenging Ooze, like, back in the day, this was, like, such a big deal. And now I'm like, you get so many of them, it just loses its luster. All right, everybody. Moving forward here. I still think these are underappreciated basic lands. I want to lay that out there. Temple of Silence and another. God, you get so many of these things. Mr. T doing algebra, and Ageless Insight. We got a Lily, and of course some Protege action there. So last 2 packs, overall, these two feel very strong. Pretty soon here, probably in the next video, so we're going to start kind of going by the financial value. Still love my Thieves, Guild Enforcer. Absolutely. Probably one of my favorite I would love to have that on a playmat. Miss Fong, if you're still watching, I know you sent me a message. I'd love to have that on a playmat for this video. Signed by you. That'd be epic. This would be a really big hit in Throne of Eldraine, but I don't even know if that's still considered a big deal or because it's already been reprinted. I don't know. But some of this stuff, like, look at this. Isn't this crazy? A Cultivate, a Containment Priest, and a flippin' Garuk foil mythic. Like, what a lineup. You know? Like, what a flip. That's our 3rd one. Yeah, we have 2 of the same foil mythics, plus an extended. Like, that's just unreal. Like, back in the day, the difficulty, just to get one of those was such a big deal. Another Brash Taunt. It's like our 5th one. Oh, Brian from Tolarian Community College. Didn't think he was going to make an appearance today, but okay. I guess he did. All right, very last pack here, everybody. Ending on a bunch of commons, uncommons, and that's it. Overall, thanks for watching, everybody. Very smooth opening. Ended box 2 with a 3-6. Solid. Only 9 mythics. I love how I say only 9. But, I mean, you know, when you're looking at a double Mr. T, a Lily, a Grim, with 2 Guru. I mean, look at the hits, though. I mean, geez, that's potent. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, be safe, enjoy everything out there, be respectful, and enjoy the Magic world. I know it's pricey, there's a lot of problems everywhere, but, again, I think people are going to look back on this era a little bit differently than how everybody feels today. It's going to be interesting.